Arsenal 2-2 Crystal Palace. Highlights, man of the match, stats as the Gunners put Liverpool's Premier League title celebrations on hold. Jean-Philippe Mateta scored a stunning equaliser as Crystal Palace held Arsenal to a 2-2 draw in Wednesday night's Premier League contest at the Emirates Stadium. The Gunners entered the match knowing that they needed to avoid defeat to mathematically stay in the Premier League title race, and their draw has placed Liverpool's seemingly certain title celebrations on hold. Yacoub Kiwior headed Arsenal into an early lead before Eberechi Eze's excellent volley levelled the scores, but Leandro Trossard netted just before the interval to send Mikel Arteta's side back ahead in front of their own supporters. Trossard's effort looked like it would be enough for the win, but Mateta's excellent chipped finish late on secured a point for Palace, who will be delighted with their evening's work. The draw has moved Arsenal to within 12 points of the leaders Liverpool in the Premier League table, but the Reds, who also have a much better goal difference, will win this season's title with 4 games remaining should they manage to avoid defeat against Tottenham Hotspur on Sunday. Palace, meanwhile, remain 12th in the table, boasting 45 points from their 34 league games this season, which has left them 3 points behind 10th-placed Brighton Hove Albion ahead of the next set of fixtures. Sportsmole's verdict. Arsenal could not let Liverpool win it tonight. They had to keep Arne Slot's side honest, but this was also an extremely important match in terms of second spot, with the Gunners, at the very least, looking to claim the runners-up spot. Arteta's side could get the job done in terms of a win, but they are 6 points clear of third-placed Manchester City, while the North London team are 10 points ahead of 6th-placed Chelsea, with the club therefore in a wonderful position when it comes to securing Champions League football for next season. Arsenal are going to fall short in terms of the title, with too many draws, 13 costing them this season, but it could still be a famous campaign, with a Champions League semi-final against Paris Saint-Germain on the horizon. There had been some concerns surrounding Bukayo Saka's fitness after the clash with Ipswich Town on Sunday, but the forward featured in the second period and finished the match unscathed in the biggest positive of the night. Palace, who had opportunities to win it late on, will now dust themselves down to prepare for an FA Cup semi-final against Aston Villa, and their performance on Wednesday night would have given them a lot of confidence. Arsenal vs Crystal Palace highlights. Yacoub Kiwior goal vs Crystal Palace 3rd minute, Arsenal 1-0 Crystal Palace. Arsenal make the breakthrough in the 3rd minute of the contest, as Kiwior heads an excellent delivery from Martin Odegaard into the back of the net. Palace have been undone in the early exchanges at the Emirates Stadium. Eberechi Eze goal vs Arsenal 27th min, Arsenal 1-1 Crystal Palace. All square at the Emirates, and the leveller comes from Eze, with the England international finding the back of the net via the inside the post after meeting a corner from Adam Wharton. It is a brilliantly controlled volley from the attacker. Leandro Trossard goal vs Crystal Palace 42nd min, Arsenal 2-1 Crystal Palace. Arsenal regain the lead shortly before the interval, as Trossard finds the bottom corner from just inside the box after showing excellent footwork. Not the most convincing of finishes, but they all count. Jean-Philippe Mateta goal vs Arsenal 83rd min, Arsenal 2-2 Crystal Palace. Oh my word, what a goal! Palace level it up at 2-2 as Mateta takes advantage of a mistake from William Saliba to perfectly lift the ball into the top corner over the advancing David Raya. It is an inch-perfect effort from the forward. Man of the match, Yacoub Kiwior. Kiwior made the breakthrough at the Emirates Stadium with a towering header in the early exchanges, but it was the centre-back's overall performance that impressed the most, as he was so strong at the back. The 25-year-old was excellent on the ball, meanwhile, finishing with a pass success rate of 96%, And he deserved to be on the winning side on Wednesday evening considering the quality of his general play over the course of the 90 minutes. Arsenal vs Crystal Palace match stats. Possession, Arsenal 68% to 32% Crystal Palace. Shots, Arsenal 12 to 15 Crystal Palace. Shots on target, Arsenal 6 to 4 Crystal Palace. Corners, Arsenal 3 to 6 Crystal Palace. Fouls, Arsenal 4 to 6 Crystal Palace. What next? Arsenal's attention will now switch to the Champions League and the small matter of a home fixture against Paris Saint-Germain in the first leg of their semi-final on Tuesday night, before returning to league action at home to Bournemouth next Saturday. As for Palace, the Eagles will take on Aston Villa in the semi-finals of the FA Cup on Saturday evening. And they will then not be back in league action until May 5th, welcoming top 5 hopefuls Nottingham Forest to Selhurst Park. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.